How's it going, everyone? My name is McQ and welcome to Toilet Talk. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different, more of a touchier, serious topic. I was recently told in one of the comments that they wanted to hear my opinion on something more permanent, more important to the world, I guess you could say. So I decided to go cover gun control. Now, I don't want this to be a huge firing squad, pun kind of intended, to just bash on being pro-gun or con-gun or whatever. I like to express and provide more of a nurturing, more sophisticated debate. I don't like how news channels are gawking and talking over each other. To me, it doesn't seem like very much is getting accomplished when people are just yelling nonsense at each other, saying that they're right and they're wrong. I want more of these serious topics to be more a good environment for debating, not so much belittling or it becoming a scream fest. Now, I am a firm believer that you should really look at both sides of any argument or any event to really decide where you stand. That's one core principle value that I take personally, but I do that for like everything, just absolutely everything. So I'm going to list a couple pros and cons for gun control and then state my opinions. So first, I will start with the pros. Obviously, one pro is the Second Amendment. I mean, it's been there since the beginning and the foundation of America, saying that everyone has the right to bear arms. Bear arms. You know, like a bear claw. Oh, okay, that joke's probably been done several times, but anyway, I like doing that one. So even from the very beginning, Americans have always just been promised that they have the right to be able to have arms. These arms. Okay, I'm done with that joke now. And mostly that's just from my knowledge of how it works, is just so the government doesn't overtake the people, because America originally was supposed to be a place for the people and not to have a government ruling over them. I think the main appeal of people who are pro-gun really go back to it being the Second Amendment, which I can respect that. I don't really want to say what my, I guess, political party or political alignment is, because half of it I'm somewhat mixed, and half of it I just don't think it's necessary for me to certainly express that. And I'm a firm believer that not everything is black or white. You can be pretty morally gray, at least I am, in a lot of different areas. And that also being said, that I like seeing everything at every single possible angle as I can. Now for the cons. The cons for having a ban on guns, the most prevalent one that I hear is that with less guns, there will be less guns on the street, meaning crime will go down severely, which I can see and I can agree. Being able to buy a gun is somewhat rather available, easy. I mean, you can just go learn to take a gun class, get your license to carry, and then you can just go purchase one. Now, I may not have all those steps right, or possibly in the right order. I don't actually know how the process of owning a gun, besides getting a license and getting a license to carry and then being able to just purchase one, I guess, from a gun store. To my knowledge, that's how it works, I suppose, but rather it is easy to get a license to carry, which is a nice thing, and I could definitely see why people who say with less guns there will be less crimes on the street. However, on the other side, people who would only want to buy the guns for protection wouldn't be able to buy guns, and people who would only want to cause harm or would really need the guns would be able to get their hands on it in a way, because they're criminals and they would not care about the boundaries set by the law to go obtain said guns. Now for my personal opinion, I guess I would say I'm more pro-gun, but not because of the Second Amendment. For me, it's mostly I would rather have something to defend myself and to protect other people versus not having anything else and being always having a disadvantage at a situation like that. That is my own opinion, and if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. I can definitely see both sides of having guns and not having guns, so either way, it's fine. So what is your standpoint? If you have a standpoint, please let me know in the comments below. I will be monitoring this video and I will give my own input so we can debate and discuss. And again, I hope it doesn't turn into a huge you're wrong, I'm right kind of thing. That's just not fun. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to check out any of the annotations I have floating around my head for other videos that I've done. And if you're new to the channel, hi, how are you doing? Be sure to subscribe and like this video if you like it. Share it with your friends or family or anyone else on social media if you think that I prove some interesting points. That would be great if you could share it and people could start learning more about looking at stuff from a neutral perspective. That's definitely one thing that I cannot stress enough that people should do more. And with that, I will see you in the next video. See you later.